In this lecture, we will start study of NFA. NFA is non-deterministic finite automata. So first we will consider one example of NFA. We will understand how NFA handles non-determinism, and then we will proceed with formal definition of NFA, 5-tuple definition. Now if we consider DFA, DFA is deterministic. So why do we call it deterministic? So while processing a string, if DFA is in a state and there is one input symbol, then DFA exactly knows what is next state. So in this example, this is DFA. So while in Q, if A comes, next state is Q. While in Q, if B comes, next state is R. So in this transition table of DFA, here if we consider any particular entry, we have exactly one state. So transition table of DFA, it contains states. But if we consider NFA, then NFA is capable of handling non-determinism. So while processing a string, if NFA is in a state, then for a particular input symbol, NFA can have 0 or 1 or more than one possible next states. So if we consider this example of NFA, then while in P, if A comes, then next state can be P or Q. While in P, P on A goes to P, P on A goes to Q. If we consider state Q, then Q on B goes to R. But what about A? So here we do not have any transition for A in state Q. That's why in transition table we have written empty set. So in transition table of NFA, if we consider any entry, then that entry is set of states. Because in case of NFA, for a particular state, for a particular input symbol, next state there can be 0 or 1 or more than one possible next states. Now let's consider one example to understand how NFA processes a string and how it handles non-determinism. So if we consider string BA, then we process the string from left to right and we start with initial state. So P is initial state. So if we consider symbol B, then P on B goes to P only, P on B goes to P. Now we have to handle A. So P on A can go to P or Q. So we have to consider both possibilities. P on A can go to P, P on A can go to Q. Now we have to process B. So P on B goes to P. There is only one possible next state. Q on B goes to R. Q on B goes to R. Now we have to process A. So P on A can go to P or Q. So here again we have to handle non-determinism and we have to consider both possibilities. P on A can go to P, P on A can go to Q. Now while in R, if we process A, it goes to state R itself. R on A goes to R. So if we consider extended transition function, from initial state P, if we process string BA, then we can go to P or Q or R. Here in this set we have one final state, so we can say that the string is accepted. So in case of NFA, if you process the string from initial state and if you can reach to a final state, then you say that the string is accepted. Here we can reach to P or Q or R, but here R is a final state and then we say that string BA is accepted. Now if we consider string BA, then initial state is P. From P, if we process B, we can go to only P. From P, if we process A, then there are two possibilities. From P, if we process A, we can go to P or Q. So here delta star P on BA, we reach to P or Q, and here we don't have any final state. From P, if we process BA, we cannot reach to any final state. So we say that string BA is rejected by the NFA. Here, if we process BA, we can reach to at least one final state. So we say BA is accepted. For BA, we cannot reach to any final state. So BA is rejected. Now, while processing the string, whenever there is non-determinism, then the processing is parallel. So from P, this part and this part, it runs parallelly. This is theoretical machine. So theoretically this runs parallelly. So what it means is, we cannot say that overall processing of BA it requires 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 steps. Since this is running parallelly, it takes 4 steps. 4 is length of BA. So overall processing, considering the parallel processing in case of non-determinism, this processing takes 4 steps. This runs parallelly, and even here also this processing runs parallelly. So this is step 1, this is step 2, this is step 3, this is step 4. In 4 steps, string BA is processed. Now let's consider formal definition of NFA. NFA is 5-tuple Q sigma delta Q0F. Q is set of states, finite non-empty set of states. So in this NFA we have 3 states, P, Q and R. So here for Q we have this set which contains P, Q and R. Sigma is input alphabet, it contains symbol A and B. Q0 is initial state. Here we have initial state P, so Q0 is equal to P. F is set of final states. We have only one final state R, so here we have F equal to set which contains only R. Now F is subset of Q. Set of final states is subset of set of states. Now consider transition function for NFA. So transition function for NFA delta is Q cross sigma goes to power set of Q. So domain is cross product of Q and sigma, range is power set of Q. What it means is, if you consider any state and any symbol, it gives some subset of Q. If we consider all possible subsets of Q, then we get power set of Q. So let's consider transition function for this NFA. So if we consider cross product of Q and sigma, we get these possible values. If we consider all values in power set of Q, we get all these subsets. So what is P on A? P on A goes to P comma Q, set which contains P and Q. So P on A goes to this subset. P on B goes to only P. Q on A, it goes to empty set. Q on B goes to R. R on A goes to R, and R on B also goes to R. So this is the transition function for this NFA. Now regarding transition function of NFA, we should note one important point. Going ahead, we will study epsilon NFA. NFA has 2 types, NFA with epsilon transitions, NFA without epsilon transitions. So this formula Q cross sigma goes to power set of Q. It covers only this part. So the correct formula for transition function of NFA, which covers both the types, it is delta Q cross sigma union epsilon goes to power set of Q. For any state, if you consider a particular symbol or epsilon, you get some subset of Q. So what it means is, here we should also handle values P comma epsilon, q comma epsilon and then r comma epsilon. So this is the correct domain for transition function of NFA, but right now we are only considering NFA without epsilon transitions. This formula only covers NFA without epsilon transitions. If you are asked about what is transition function of NFA, then this is the correct formula. Now let's understand formal definition for language of NFA. Now when can we say that a string is accepted by NFA? If we process the string W from initial state, it should reach to some final state. So we have seen that if we process string BA from initial state P, it reaches to either P or Q or R. Here we have at least one final state R. So string BA is accepted by NFA. If we process string BA from P, we can reach to either P or Q. We do not reach to any final state. So we say that string BA is not accepted by NFA, it is rejected by NFA. So we say that delta star Q0W intersection F is not equal to phi. If this case is satisfied, then we say that string is accepted. F is set of final states. So for this NFA, F is singleton set which contains only state R. So here if we take intersection with F, we take intersection with R, so we get only R. This is not empty set, so we say that string BA is accepted. In this case, if we take intersection with F, then we get empty set. So string BA is not accepted. So language of NFA is set of all strings accepted by the NFA. So L of M, language of NFA M is W such that delta star Q0W intersection F is not equal to phi. So this is definition for language of NFA.